There's a button.
Button
Found the
pushed.
button.
Button pushed, everyone.
What's
The
everybody
button.
saying here in the chats?
I know.
Lots of chats already starting.
I know. If this is your first time, this is just a sound check, so don't leave. Don't go, there's nothing happening here, and go someplace else.
By the way,
You
can you hear the
can't
piano? Piano coming through okay?
Well, I won't. Well, I won't.
Yes.
I think it's working.
And we immediately start doing copyrighted music.
He's playing one chord.
When Jake Oats plays Hall and Oats, I gotta be in.
So was it? Which was it? It was Joan Crawford, right?
Joan Crawford, yes.
Crawford. Yes.
Joan Crawford.
John Ford, the director. Yes.
Yeah.
And Joan Collins.
Oh, no, it was Harrison Ford.
You're talking
Harrison
Henry
Ford, that's right. From Indiana Jones and the Last Starfighter, right?
Yes.
And The Last Temptation.
The Last Temptation of
You're
Starfighters.
talking about George Harrison.
Right? And he had
George Harrison,
From
yes.
from the Guess Who.
Yeah, from that band.
No, it was George Foreman.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
It was George Foreman who was. I'm not going to say. I was going to. We were trying to figure out. Actually, we weren't trying to figure it out. I was just making a comment about, and I don't even remember why I was talking about beating somebody with a hanger. Now.
Okay, well, by all means, continue telling the story this way. That's clearing it right up.
So, who's hitting somebody with a hanger?
Merry Christmas, everyone.
Beat your kids with a wire hanger.
And it wasn't Joan Collins. It was a different Joan. Yeah.
Yeah, we were talking about Catherine
O'Hara.
Jones. Catherine Zeta-Jones.
Yeah.
Nope, not
Yeah,
that one.
Nope. Different.
Michael Douglas, Kirk Douglas's wife.
It was Catherine Xena Warrior. That's
No,
Catherine
Douglas
Xena Warrior.
Adams.
Catherine Xena Warrior Ford.
That's right.
It's hard to keep them straight.
It is. So it started with Catherine O'Hara, and then
right.
that went to Catherine Hepburn.
JT brought up Catherine O'Hara, and I, in my mind, was picturing. Oh, because
from Gone with the Wind. Scarlett
because
O'Hara from Gone with the Wind.
because Mandy was talking like Catherine Hepburn was what I thought. And so anyway, that's how
I don't know any of
was
these
in,
people. So
From Breakfast
Quiet
at Tiffany's, Audrey Hepburn.
The Quiet Man. Catherine O'Hara was in The Quiet Man with John Wayne.
Exactly.
Mhm.
Catherine Hepburn was the
From
one
Wayne's
who always
World.
spoke like this.
Yes, we watched Catherine Hepburn in the holiday last night with Cary Grant.
Husband
She was
Spencer
going,
Hepburn.
just try and stop me. Try and stop me. Any of you, try and stop me.
But if you take
Yeah.
Catherine Hepburn and you make her male, you get David Bowie. And if you say run, this is ridiculous. I'll run with you.
We're out of
And
control.
on that note,
on that note, I'm just going to start the theme song and hopefully regain control of this situation.
No.
it's already lost.
Like she says, regain as if there ever was control.
No, you're thinking of Lost Boys with
Right.
Donald Sutherland.
That's right. Yes.
It's snowing in Michigan, you guys.
Hello?
Yeah, I know.
I am in Georgia, boy.
Hi, Jessica Noonan. It's raining out in Georgia.
Feels like it's raining all over the world.
It does.
Cutting it down like a lumberjack. Come and take a ride in my Cadillac.
What's up, Pat and Kayla?
Live on the radio. Everybody got a right to know. This ain't my first rodeo. Hit spotlight, here we go. Are you ready for the show?
Are you ready for the show, T-Con? Are you ready for the show, Suzanne? Are you ready for the show, Julia? Are you ready for the show now, Russ? Are you ready for the show now, Sheree? Are you ready for the show now, Rachel? Are you ready for the show now, Jessica? Are you ready for the show now, Troy?
Everybody, clap your hands.
Come
It's a
on.
clap break.
Especially you in
Put
the
your
back.
hands together.
Everybody on the right side.
Put them together.
Hello.
Hey guys.
Kicking it live, so be our guest. Everybody gonna be so blessed. Hoping you cats gonna be impressed. Ain't no time to be depressed. Are you ready for the best?
No,
Welcome to
they're not-
SCQS.
Stop the show. They're not ready. No, back it up. They're not ready.
Well, Jessica's ready, so therefore we should go.
Okay, she's ready. All right. Okay. Never mind. Keep going.
Have you ever noticed that that's sort of a throwaway line that people will use, like at live shows? Will say, "Are you ready?" So they don't wait for an answer.
Yeah. And the people are like,
Oh. Wait, there's one guy in the back with his shoes untied. Hold on a second. What I gotta do?
I'm
just
not
finish up
ready.
this text. Are you ready to be whelmed?
Are you ready for Whelmed? Yeah. Look at Brian. Everybody look at Brian's background.
Yeah,
Isn't that
Brian's
great?
definitely way outclassed everybody here.
Yeah. Well, you know, I am all about holiday decorations. So
And you have outdone yourself.
thank you.
Can you imagine if there was decorations that actually made it snow inside the house for Christmas?
Yeah, I just don't have a roof. That's all. Not in
for like
California.
30 minutes. And then
Yeah.
the mom, whoever the mom would be like, oh my gosh, the floor's a mess.
Do we need to set up a roof fund for you, Brian?
Yeah.
Can't even see the Roomba.
And the problem of the snow in Southern California, it's kind of a weird thing, but you know, we're
Yeah.
fine. We're good.
It's a good time of the year. So we have a huge show tonight.
All right.
I'm not even going to wait. Are you ready? Are you ready to find out how big a show it is?
I'm ready.
Well, if this was a typical show represented by this woolly mammoth, then tonight's show looks a little something like this.
Wow.
So, anybody want to comment about how poinsettia leaves are poisonous and that you shouldn't eat them?
We're
Nah.
not supposed to.
No.
I didn't know that.
What
I just say
Yeah.
try it. You know, it's
what is the what's the follow up to that if you do it, if just poison control number you got to call if you do eat the
Probably.
leaves?
Do you?
I mean, it's either that or kale. So
Oh, that's it.
Yeah, I just think it's amazing that we even allow that poinsettias, as dangerous as they are still allowed, you know, without a license. You don't have to have any kind of
Australia.
Yeah.
need any special training. You can just go out and buy a poinsettia just
Yeah,
whenever you want.
I know. And they don't let that guy put Jimmy's on his chocolate cake, but they'll let you bring a poinsettia in the house.
yeah.
It's only for
Crazy.
cats.
It's only for
poisonous
cats.
cat, or it's only like poinsettias in general are only for cats.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, and that's my thing. And somebody told me at a show on Friday, at the terrible show I did on Friday, that that they had a squirrel get into their house and eat their poinsettia and then died, and while they were on vacation. So they came home and found a dead squirrel.
Ugh.
That was
that's a good surprise.
any kind of dead animal.
Is this
but-
a furry basketball? On the? Oh no, it's a bloated squirrel.
Santa was here early, and we were talking about your niceness level. Here's a dead squirrel.
There's a squirrel.
we had somebody over to our house last year, and they gave us a poinsettia as like a kind of just a thank you gift for having us over, kind of thing. And I thought for sure those were winter plants, and I set it out on the front porch, and it froze overnight, and it was like 5. So I was like, the next time they came over, it was like, oh, hey, I'm sorry, the gift you gave us, we killed it immediately.
You thought it was an outdoor plant?
Well, it's not outdoor at all. I just thought it was, since it was usually you see them at winter time, I thought, oh, this is something that blooms in the winter.
Yeah. Yep. You hadn't noticed that you don't see like poinsettias out in the front yard and stuff
Yeah,
in
you don't
people's houses.
No, I'm not
Pulling weeds.
There's all the poinsettia blooms this year.
Look at all of the poinsettias in the flower boxes as the snow comes down. Before we go any further, we have to give a shout out to our favorite people in the world, and that's our Cliquers.
Cliquers are great. They're super amazingly great. Athletic and fun and super smart. Their beautiful faces a work of art. Cliquers are great. They're super amazingly great. Without them we'd be destitute and drifting into the abyss. Lovely Cliquers, we blow you a kiss. Some people wipe them on their pants and other folks are flickers. That's really quite disgusting, so let's holler at some Cliquers.
Very nice. In no particular order this week, our Cliquers are Catherine Metzger and Matthew Cross. Thank you to Catherine and Matthew, but thank you to all of our Cliquers who make this show possible with their generous support. If you would like to join our merry band of Cliquers, go to johnbrandy.com. You can become a subscriber. It will not only give you the opportunity to hear your name butchered and as we honor you on a weekly basis, but you can also join our Afferent party. And there's some files and special downloads that you get when you're Cliquers that nobody else has. Nobody else can come to the Afferent party except the Cliquers. No matter how much they beg and plead, and they have offered to give me untold amounts of cash. They've offered to do political favors. Nope. The only people that can come, I'm sorry, are the Cliquers. So I had to tell
really
Kamala Harris,
presidential party, so.
Kamala Harris to take a hike. So that's that. This week we're going to do a little game called Christmas. Name that tune. But we'd also talk to JT about Christmas music. Do you have a Christmas sort of a song that you're going to do tonight, or am I?
No, Brian and I are working on one.
You're not. So it's not ready.
Not ready. It's
Okay.
in the oven.
You and Brian. I didn't know that Brian was part of this. Oh yeah.
Yes, we're collaborating.
Okay.
I just want to see the fear wash over everybody. Brian, oh no.
Okay. Well, that's coming up. We're also going to do a Chubby Bruce thing next week. That's not quite ready to go yet either, but it'll be Christmas themed, and so Chubby Bruce will be on next week. And so what we do have is video from the Surstroming challenge that took place week before
I've been
last.
waiting for this. I'm so excited.
I will put that up, and you guys will all be able to see it. And like I said, we'll do commentary after it's over. So I'm going to add this to the stream, and you can feel free to talk along, as you go to. You don't have to hold your comments until the end, but we will. Stroman challenge. It's basically rotten fish, and you're feeling pretty confident about it, right?
Yeah, I'm frosty.
Because why you're so confident.
Because I have 0 senses. I can't see very far. I don't smell anything. I don't taste anything.
He has no senses. He can't smell, taste, hear, or see.
Right. Yeah, this can of fish will do nothing to my hearing. I'll hear right through this fish.
Tim and Luke are also here, and they're going to come out into the garage. Did you guys decide whether you're going to eat any or try to eat any?
You're lucky I'm going to witness it.
We're going to open up the can. This is the stuff, the fish. And I've got another can of it out there that's even more bloated, and we'll show you that when we get out to the garage. So, all right, let's go. Sit down, Tim.
Come on.
Now, Tim and Luke don't know anything about this. They haven't watched any
your
videos,
attic?
right? It's my garage.
Oh.
Tim didn't even know that it was something you're supposed to eat.
It's wobbling. The can is
Do
wobbling.
you eat it?
Looks like wood varnish.
We have alternative food that Joe was asking for. We got some bread, we got some chips, we got some salsa. I got a little piece of cheese here too.
Perfect. I'll probably die before I get it unwrapped.
And now what we have to do is just work up the courage to open the can.
Look at the fear of
I'm
Luke.
afraid it's going to spray.
It certainly will. 3, 2, 1, go.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, it
gets
is.
popped.
You guys all smell that? No, I really don't.
Oh. You didn't smell that? I do now.
That is straight fart. fart. I kind of like it. Ooh. Where have I smelled this before?
When you changed the diaper.
The botulism.
Oh, the botulism.
Look at Joe stick his whole face in there.
Yeah,
Wow.
I just put my nose right in it. Come on.
It's so bad.
I can smell it back here.
Oh my gosh. It's salty.
Oh my god.
Can you tell me it's not prepared properly? Like, I think this is supposed to be prepared. I think this is a raw ingredient of some kind.
Is that 30 oak?
Oh, there's bones in it.
Is there?
That's wrong. Bone is what gets you.
Are you a bear?
I gotta say, I'm impressed.
Oh, look, it like comes out of the middle like that.
Oh,
I pulled out two worms.
It's so.
The smell back here is so bad.
There are so many good ways to make fish that this should not exist.
It's like it's worse out here.
Oh, it is worse out here.
wafting. That's a great word.
So far, two guys have failed.
Yeah, it's a.
And then it
Fish.
smells metallic-y to me, but like not in a bad way. No, it's a little bit different.
Not in a bad way.
It's like the
He just keeps eating it.
raccoons on the side of the road that are all bloated. Like,
He's a
I don't know
superhero.
if you were to pop
Yeah,
that.
maybe
That's
maybe
like a
that is.
superhero.
That's a good
Yeah.
Smells like something
Power.
died on a pile of fish.
It went exactly as I expected it to be.
I am impressed.
Undisputed champion of eating garbage.
I'll say.
Wow.
I'm pouring. There it is.
Wow.
Ooh.
Oh my word.
COVID.
And he didn't have any. He didn't have any after effects. He didn't have any after effects from it.
I was. Joe has been on the podcast before a few times, but Joe will literally eat garbage. I mean, Tabby has talked about how she has to hide food when she throws it away because if he thinks that it's still, not beyond salvation, he'll pull stuff out of the garbage and eat it.
Wow.
And so we were sort of open to the possibility that he was going to be able to get through this without a whole lot of drama. But I was not prepared to have him just immediately reach into the can. We had silverware and stuff, and he was like into the can with his fingers and stuff and eating it.
Oh,
And
wow.
What did he pull out of it? Did they say it was babies or something? Or what?
I don't know. I don't know what
He
it
goes,
was.
oh, this is and I didn't see it. But
Eh.
12 seconds left over.
So it was so stinky, but it was cold outside, and I think that helped to kind of keep the
Down.
Yeah.
thing down. Because what happened was after we went in the house, we'd finished filming, and we went into house to finish the wrap up, and Joe had that stuff all over his hands, and so he went in and he opened the door. He opened the back door and went through the kitchen, and then when things started to warm up, then it was like. The girls were like, man, somebody's got it on them. Somebody's got it on them. What we didn't realize is that Joe had opened the back door. And so he'd put his hands all over the doorknob.
Oh.
And so then when Lori went out the next day to go feed her chickens, and she came back in, and then she's like, I still smell that fish somewhere. You guys have got that fish in here somewhere. I'm like, we didn't, we kept it up. But I didn't know that Joe had opened the back door. And so she got it all over her hands when she came in. And then she goes, I still smell it. And she goes, it's on my hands.
And now, like, the whole town of Kokomo has got fish hands because it's been transmitted from one person to the other.
It's like the movie Outbreak or Planet of the Apes. That's
Yeah.
how it happens.
Hey, Joe's patient 0 for fish hands.
Wow.
It
He's
was
a champion. He is the champion.
That's impressive.
Well,
The neighbors
crown.
didn't complain.
have we tested to see whether he's a robot? Did you do one of those capture things? He indeed possesses all the faculties of a human being.
Juwan
I'm
is
skeptical of all of it now.
With no senses, yeah.
I don't trust
Juwan is
anybody.
genuinely worried about the robot takeover.
Wow.
So yeah, we've tried to. It's been in the driveway since then, and no animals have bothered it.
You haven't even had vultures come down or anything?
Nothing. And we tried to give it to the fish or to the chickens. We took a piece of it and threw it into the chickens just to see what they would do. And every single one of the chickens came over and would like go to peck at it, and then they would like back away. So the chickens won't eat it.
Well, now you know what to do for the white elephant swap.
I have to see that. Man,
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking
If you
about
put
buying
it-
it now just to try to feed it to my chickens, just to see them go, whoa, hey.
I wonder if it'll even breed maggots if you keep it in the heat.
Something has to land on
I
it.
don't know.
though.
Yeah.
It smells. It's difficult to describe because it doesn't smell like, like a sewer. Everybody knows what sewer smells like, what sulfur smells like, and what rotten food smells like. It's not like that. It's very, very, very fishy, obviously. But then there's another layer of something from a different reality. That's from a not of this universe, but something that is. Yeah,
It's
something that has come from
spiritual
someplace else and gotten into the can. Yeah, it's otherworldly.
Wow.
But I was kind of hoping that he would freak out a little bit, but he just ate it like it was an hors d'oeuvre. So there you go. There's
You did pretty well there too, being that close to it. Do you think that was the cold, or?
I think that was it because once we got in the house, and Joe threw a piece of fish at Luke. Luke got up and couldn't, and so Joe threw a piece of fish at Luke. Didn't even hit him, but some of the moisture, some of the essence,
the aura
the
of the fish
got onto his pants, and it was just a tiny little drop. And we didn't even know that he had been hit until we went in, and that was at the very end when I'm like sniffing his knee. It was like, because it started to warm up, and it was
Another
really.
thing I was wondering is if anybody dressed differently. Far away.
So you said you get 2 cans, right? You get 2 cans of it?
Yeah, we have another can that's unopened.
Can we do that in the summertime when it's a little warmer in the garage?
Sure.
Have like 5 fans put around you.
Sure. What we could do is we could get like an electric heater, go back out in the garage in the summertime, turn the heater on, crank it up to like 90.
Yep, just go get a sauna. Like go into like a 24-hour fitness with a sauna.
Ooh, yeah, throw a little
You're
bit
like,
of
hey,
the
protein
juice on the rocks.
Yeah, protein. Anybody?
Now that would be a very good hidden camera prank, my friend.
Yep.
All
Well,
those
my
old
brother-
men running for their lives with no towels on.
My Star Spangles are strumming. Yep.
Yeah, we can put that next to the ding dong and just see what happens over the week when you
They'll probably
in your attic.
Put some in the Scentsy warmer.
Put that in your essential oils diffuser.
That'd be a good prank to play on somebody.
Oh my gosh.
Or just put one chunk in the top tank of somebody's
These are the
toilet
worst.
bowl so it would recycle. And they'd be like, "What is this? I think my sewer's backing up." My brother used to call that an upper decker when you put something in somebody's tank.
Something.
So it's something that he has done.
Oh yeah.
Well, we'll do that. It's Brian. Are you going to be around in the summertime?
I'd be up for that.
You come up for that?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, we still got another can, so we'll figure out what to do with it. My brother actually was disappointed. We saw him this weekend, and he goes, "Oh, I wanted to be there for that." It's like, would you have eaten it? He goes, "I don't know, maybe." My brother eats some pretty garbage stuff too. My brother's got an affinity for peppers, for hot stuff, and like raging, insanely hot things, and he will eat it.
Yeah,
So
that
I
means
don't know.
he has 0 taste buds left.
Yeah.
I
Probably.
doubt he even has actual tongue meat. I think it's just a little.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or stomach lining. He probably
Just
doesn't
a
even have a
sliver
stomach.
Just
I got him some
clarify,
dip.
I'm not going to eat it, but I'll be there to.
You'll be there to watch everybody
Yeah,
else
yeah.
suffer.
Well,
Yeah,
I'll
we-
suffer with you.
I got him some red hot pepper salsa a few years ago, and it was rated like a 10. There's the place where I bought it from rates it from 1 to 10, 10 being the hottest thing that you can get, and it was a 10.
Yeah.
And I got it for him, and when he opened it, he took the lid off, and we had some corn chips there, and he dipped it in, and I said, Dave, that's really, really hot. And he pops it in, he goes, yeah, it does have some heat to it, but he didn't cry. So I got just a tiny little bit on my fingertip, and it was like swallowing fire. It just was, my whole mouth caught flame, and all the way down. It was like there was a match.
Ate a
Lit
whole
match
jar of
in your
mayonnaise, try to get it down.
I didn't like it.
I've only had one of those in my life. Somebody gave me a habanero pepper one time and a glass of milk about this big.
Yeah.
And I'd never had one, so I took one bite of it. And I was the same way. I couldn't recover from it. The rest of the day, I was done. I mean, I guzzled that whole glass of milk, and it still didn't.
It doesn't help. Yeah.
Ugh.
You're eating
Well,
bread, and that
You
doesn't
get
help.
the ghost peppers too. The ghost pepper.
No,
is
I'm not
even
going to do it. I'll never do that.
Cancel a show because you ate a pepper.
California
Yeah.
Reapers.
Oh,
Yeah,
no,
well,
no thanks.
I had a bottle of Dave's Insanity sauce for a long time, and it's a bottle like that, and it's hot sauce. It's like Tabasco sauce, but it's made from habanero peppers and a couple of other things all put together. It's got a heat of 10, and they say the instructions say like you can add 1 drop of this to a whole thing of chili. You add 1 drop of it, and it radically raises the heat index for that whole bowl of chili. And so I was carrying that through the church at a chili cook-off that we had at church a few years ago. And one of our elders, it was like an old guy, says, "What you got there, John?" I said, "It's some hot sauce for the chili." And he goes, "Oh, I like hot sauce. Let me try it." And I said, "Fred," that's his name. I said, "Fred, it's really, really hot. I mean, it's like, so I just need to warn you." He goes, "Oh, I think I like hot sauce." And he's got a cracker, and he shakes out like a dollop of it onto the cracker. And I said, "Man, that is a lot of, be careful." And he goes, "Oh, I think," so he throws it into his mouth. He starts eating. He goes, "It is pretty hot." And then he stops talking, and he's just like, and his face turns all red, and his eyes start pouring tears out. And he's trying to touch his face like that's going to help. And his wife looks at him and goes, "What's wrong with you?" And I said, "He ate too much hot sauce." And I literally thought he was going to die. I thought he's going to have a heart attack and die, and I'm going to be responsible for killing him.
You warned him about it. That's uniquely,
Yeah.
that's a trait unique to men, though. Is like you're like, I don't know, I wouldn't do that, and that's one of my-
But here,
that's
go
enough.
ahead.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's enough for us to go. No, I'm gonna try it.
Nah, yeah, we had where I used to work a long time ago. There was someone brought in habanero peppers, and the guy was like, "Oh, these are really hot." And the guy was like, "Never had one," and the whole pepper, and everyone was like, "Oh
Yeah.
no,
No.
yeah, you're not supposed to do it." He's like, "No, it's fine." And then the same thing, you watch him, and then all of a sudden, you see it wash
Yeah.
over his face, and the face changes, and the sweat starts, and
Well,
Oh,
I think I'll go back.
nose and eyes start running, and
Yeah, the nausea, everything. I
yeah,
just feel like you're going to
instantly
throw up.
runs for milk. He wanted water, and we're like, no water, milk.
Yeah,
milk,
yeah.
milk, because water is worse.
Is that
Water-
casein? Is that the chemical that makes you think it's so hot? Is it casein? Is that the technical term for it? Because I watched a special
Yeah.
on YouTube one time, and these people were testing the different levels and explaining why your body reacts like that. It was pretty interesting.
Yeah, it's
It's
very
like an oil. I don't know. I thought it was just demonic. I thought it was just the amount.
Yeah.
You know,
The amount
whatever.
of hellspawn is
Yeah.
increases.
There's a great channel on YouTube where they do that. I think it's like they do hot wings with like guests and like singers. And,
Yeah, that was the one. They were
Yeah.
doing hot wings.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it starts off low, and then it just
Uh-huh.
there's like 10 wings, and by the 10th
Yeah.
one, they're just like, They're still trying to have a real interview. So tell me about, when you wrote this song. And the guy's like,
Oh, there it is. Capsaicin. Yeah.
Google tells me it's this word, but I was homeschooled, so I never try to pronounce something I haven't already heard pronounced from somebody who knows what they're talking about.
Juwan will take a shot at it. He doesn't care.
Go ahead, Juwan.
Capsaicin? Didn't somebody just say it? Capsaicin.
Sure.
That sounds right.
Sure.
We'll go with that.
We're doing, at least here on this show, you can respond when we get stuck on something like capsaicin. When you're listening to a podcast, I'll give you a shout at your radio in impotent rage.
Yeah,
Capsaicin.
I think it's capsaicin.
Capsaicin.
Google did it. They have KAPSAYSN.
How would a robot say it?
That's a good question.
Well, I think they wouldn't be able to say it.
Capsaicin. Anyway, it's hot. It's super hot, and it's unpleasant.
Capsaicin. It's a capsaicin sensation.
And it builds. It kind of builds. It's not like you immediately bite into it and it feels like a firecracker went off. It's like it starts to get hotter and hotter and hotter, and then you go, wow, that's really hot, and then it continues to get hot, and you're like, this is unbevably hot, and then it continues to get hot, and you're like, I think this is going to kill me, and then it gets hotter after that. So
if it's spicy to you within the first 5 seconds, you're done.
Yeah, you're done.
Yeah.
Start filling out your will.
Yeah.
That's a horrible feeling. I don't do hot food. I don't do I like to taste.
Yeah.
What's the spiciest you'll go? You do Tabasco sauce?
I get to use Tabasco sauce. Although I started to get into when I do sushi, I'll get their dynamite sauce or whatever, which is which is basically sriracha and
Oh, you can do it. Well, that's pretty hot.
Is it?
Yeah.
I guess I get that from my dad could eat glass and just be like, it's got a little tang.
Right. Well, if I eat ketchup, I start to sweat.
Okay.
57 varieties. Are you kidding me? So, okay. Christmas, name that tune. So here's
Joy of the World.
Here's the
I did it. I was ahead of time at that point.
All that is a C major scale. That's all it is. Mozart was amazing.
So I'm not sure. JT and I talked about doing this, but I don't know how obscure you got. So I'm not sure exactly how to. If we make
I
this
want
into
everybody
a
to have fun. So.
Okay.
I won't go too obscure, but
see, I don't care
the
about
ones
that.
Even the ones, everybody has a different set of Christmas songs that they know. So I'm sure whatever we play some people will be stumped. So, do you want to do a competition with the people in the audience? Is that how we're doing it, or is it? Are we competing, or are you guys competing?
Somebody in the audience will guess before we do everything.
Yeah.
I was going to say they were at a disadvantage in the audience because of the delay, but it is true that the audience can be pretty quick on the draw. So,
So
yeah.
So how do we?
Ground rules. Oh, handle. Thank you, Julia. I said Mozart.
Okay, here's how we're going to do it.
She got me. She got me. I said Mozart. It's handle.
See, they're gonna be impossible.
They're gonna kill it.
Here's what we're gonna do. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna play. Name that tune. JT will play. A certain number of bars, like maybe 2 bars or something like that, and then we will try to decide if we think the audience will get it from that. So it'll be like a yes or no thing.
Okay.
Okay.
And that way, the delay, we'll give them a few minutes to try to figure out what it is, and then we'll be right based on. Okay, so we'll do it that way.
You ready for one? First one? Okay.
They're going to get that one.
You think?
I think so.
Pretty quick.
Yeah. I think so. We may have to go to one bar.
Okay.
Oh,
That
it
is
wasn't really clicking with me though. What's the? I guess it glitched.
Not Harvest Home. There it is.
I need-
Julia got it.
Oh,
Julia got it.
no, that's the song at the end of Dirty Dancing, where they're
Angels from the realms of glory.
right at Kellerman's Wisdom.
Yep. Well, Martha said, "Come and worship," which is part of the.
Play it again. Play it one more
Is it-
time. It's if you listen with that.
It kind of does sound like a college theme song or something.
Nobody puts baby in the corner.
All
Nobody
right.
puts Anna in the corner.
Nobody puts anything in the corner anymore.
is
All
Dirty
right.
Dancing a Christmas?
This time, let's just do one.
One bar.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. Here we go.
Oh yeah. Can't keep humming it. I want to keep humming it.
Yeah, I know.
So, do you think they'll get it, Juwan?
I know it, and if I know it, somebody already knows it.
Where's
Okay.
Jeff Spiller?
I got a funny
you're
story about
Typing
that
away
one.
now. They're frantically.
Yeah, Rachel got it. And yeah,
Oh.
lots of people got it. Lots of people got it.
In the bleak midwinter.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, I didn't know.
Jesus, how I trust him. No,
No.
that one goes. That's Jesus. Jesus, how I trust him.
So, do you have a story? Is that what you said?
Yeah, I
Most
do.
Baptist
In
hymns are
the
old.
bleak midwinter.
Oh, sorry.
I played at my grandma's church one Sunday, and my aunt used to go there too. My aunt's one of these people who has no filters in anything she says. And
Perfect.
so the preacher asked me to play something during communion that was seasonal. And I had just learned in the bleak midwinter, and I thought that'll be great. And so I was playing, in the bleak midwinter, while they were doing the communion. It was really kind of quiet in the room. And after church, my aunt walked up to me and said, "Well, you could have played something everybody knowed."
He's like personally offended.
Yeah, no thanks for coming to play at my church.
Yeah.
For nothing. So you could have played something everybody knowed.
Listen to more
He had to
music
play that
and-
weird, obscure music.
Yeah.
or enjoy different music.
All right.
James Taylor does have a good version of that. That's a nice one. So does Sarah McLachlan. I like hers. Hers has a different melody. You want me to do a little more obscure one?
Yeah.
Just see what happens.
So yeah,
Yeah.
they're getting them
Okay,
so far.
let's try obscure. I'll stop there.
Oh, I know this one.
I have a guess, but I don't know.
Yeah.
I know that one.
You do?
If Mandy knows it, and she doesn't know anything, then I imagine that they're going to get this one. I say they're going to get it. What do you think, Brian?
Pear tree. Yeah.
No.
Oh
Partridge in
yeah.
a Pear Tree is
That's
12 Days of Christmas, right?
Okay.
Yes, Rachel got it.
Bring a
The only
torch,
time
Jeanette
I've heard
Isabella.
that
Look
is,
at all the
Julius. Yeah.
look at all the Canadians.
Okay,
Joel
let me try an even more obscure one.
It's the extra
Even
snow.
more obscure.
This one has a strange title, but somebody will probably get it. Here we go.
Oh no, I blanked.
Do you
on
know that one, Juwan?
No blanks. I got nothing.
This one might be hard to get.
I don't. You know it, Brian?
TeachCon is stumped. An American song.
And well, if we can
Play
stump
something
the,
American. Play something
we can
you might have
stump the
played
King
something people
sisters.
know.
Americans.
yeah, you could have played something everybody knew.
Node.
I believe it's Bohemian Rhapsody. Right?
Wexford Carol. Very good, Amber.
Wow.
Is it?
Wow.
Wow.
Good.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Carol.
Very good.
Church.
You all went to the rich church. So okay, so now we're gonna have to do like half a bar, maybe.
A half a bar. Okay.
What?
One note. Just one note.
Notes.
One note.
One note Christmas songs.
Yeah.
Okay, let me try this one. Here's a one in a minor key.
That's the theme from The Godfather.
No, I know. Stop. Stop.
Okay.
That's 2 bars.
I know that one. I think they're going to get that one too.
You think?
I think because you kept playing.
Yeah, Julia got it.
You kept playing.
Coventry Carol.
Yep. Lie, lie, loo,
Lule. Yes. Okay.
Uh,
This one will be really hard. You ready?
Yeah.
There we go.
I'll stop there.
Do we even need to wait for them?
So funny story about that song. Tabby's been singing that to me all week because we made a paper chain with our kids and
Yeah.
it's red, white, and green and decorated with it. And she was like, "It looks like the Mexican flag." And so every time she walks through my house now, she goes,
Feliz Navidad.
I'm like, "Shut up, shut up."
All right.
Also
This
the
next one-
Italian
oh, sorry.
flag.
Yes, that's right.
That's
So this
Brian's
next
song.
one, you get bonus points if you can spell it right. Okay. Ready?
Proceed.
Here we go.
You have
Got
to
to spell it right,
You
though.
have
You got to spell it right to get the points.
I'm out.
So, we'll give you time to Google it. Auto
No Googling allowed.
It's too late. They've already Googled it.
What? There's
Uh,
yep, there it is. That's right. Yeah.
King wants a slice.
Okay, I've got an obscure
Here.
one.
This is how I would spell it.
Caspasian,
Let's see.
Caspasian vacation.
That's how I spell it.
Worcestershire.
Good shit. Good King,
The
Worcestershire.
best version of that is by Reliant K.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, it's
I don't think I've heard their version of it.
It's superb.
Wenceslas.
Cool.
Wenceslas.
Mm-hmm.
Schloss.
Okay.
It's hard to say with a lot of eggnog.
All right, here's an obscure one. This one will be hard to spell too.
Oh, I know that one.
Yeah.
Do you know that one,
It's on
Joanne?
Bing Crosby, y'all.
Yeah, it is. Crosby did it. That's right.
Let's see. Do you know that one, Brian?
Don't.
I don't know that one either.
Somebody, we're waiting for
Somebody will get it.
waiting for you,
It sounds
audience.
like the beginning of like an 80s cop drama.
Look how Russ Noonan spelled Good King Wenceslas.
good Kong Charles Emerson Winchester.
That's great. That's my
That's
favorite
close.
spelling so far.
Good Klingon.
Cool. Yeah, you got it right, TeachCon. But I think
There.
it's 2 L's and
That's
an
what I-
E. Yeah.
Kalati.
Christmas in
Kalani.
Kalati. I had a
Sounds
Kalati on the
sounds
rocks
like
for
the beginning of
Thanksgiving.
like an 80s cop drama.
No,
Yeah.
you're thinking of Mekaleka.
Yeah.
It does. It's like
Doesn't it?
Cagney and Lacey.
Yeah.
Cagney
one
and
more
Lacey
time. One more time,
Christmas.
JT.
Okay. Sorry.
A very Cagney and Lacey Christmas.
That'd be like upbeat, yeah.
All right.
All
Well,
right.
we haven't stumped anybody. I mean, we haven't
haven't
stumped
really
them
yet.
completely.
Stumpers.
How about this one? I'll stop there.
Yeah, stop there.
You got me.
It's already too late.
It's already too late.
Do you know that one, Joanne?
No, it's not ringing any bells.
Yeah. Sure, he got it.
That's
And Pat and Gayla.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
yeah. I knew that one. Figured that was easy.
First time I heard that song, Edward Scissorhands.
Is that right? Is it in
He's
that
singing
movie?
it. The dad is singing it while he's putting the lights on the roof.
For real? Oh,
Yeah.
wow. I want to see that movie
It's
again.
stuck in my head. It's weird.
That's been so long.
Edward
Huh.
Scissorhands, another Christmas movie. That you guys don't know about.
It is.
Yeah.
Like Die Hard.
I want to see that one again.
We gotta.
Okay, this one might be hard to get.
Okay.
Try this one.
Dang it.
It'll be hard because it sounds like another song.
Yeah,
It does.
it does sound like
All of them are too familiar to me.
It sounds like "Hark the Herald Angels
Yeah.
Sing," but that's.
It
not
sounds
what
like it,
is.
but that's not it.
Okay.
I think you just played it wrong, JT.
Oh, is that it? Is that it?
I'm sorry.
Julia and Rachel got it again.
Holy cow.
Wow.
Are they
Once
in
in
the same
Royal
room?
David City.
Are you guys
Yeah.
in the same room?
How could they possibly know that? That's not even a song.
I think they're robots.
It's not even a song.
We got the algorithm.
Yeah, they just
We
came
got
up with
our
the same
algorithm.
title.
Pull
I
the
had,
plug,
man.
guys. They're tracking us down.
Yeah, they're tough to beat.
Let's try one that just got
Once in
3 notes.
and Royal David City.
Uh-oh, Kurt just called him out.
Uh-oh.
Who's using Shazam?
How about let's do one with just 3 notes and see if anybody gets it.
Okay.
So we try 3 notes. Here
Yeah.
we go.
Up there.
If you're gonna do one with 3 notes, that's the one to do.
The problem is JT doesn't have the same sadistic bone that John does when John makes trivia. It's-
Well, you actually used more than 3 notes there too, because you did a chord. So
I
that's
did
got
do
more.
chords. I gave away. Yeah, that one was easy. That one was too easy. You want me to try one with just a melody?
yeah, that'll.
Okay, let's try one with just a melody.
When they're We Three Stooges.
And just to do, just do a few notes.
Here we go. Just a few notes. Here we go. Ready?
That was 6 notes.
I know that from a Christmas story.
That would have been hard if you'd just done with 3 notes. If you'd
Yeah.
just done the first 3 notes, that would have been hard.
All right. Well, let me do one with just 3 notes then.
Look at that. They had Go Tell It on the Mountain before you even finished playing it.
They did, didn't they? Okay, here's 3 notes. Get this one, you guys. I dare you.
3 notes.
Here we go.
There's a
JT,
lot of Christmas
you
music
don't want
that's
us to get one.
distinctive
Yeah.
in the
I
first
feel like
few
you don't want us
notes.
to get one wrong.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let me try one.
This
And
is John
we need to
Thomas's
edit it.
John Thomas's "Everybody Wins." Name that tune.
All
right,
right,
people-
Christmas Carol.
People complain that I'm too difficult with some of my things, and we're just balancing it out. That's all.
All right. Well, this one is going to stump everybody except Juwan, because Juwan knows that this is this song. I just found my favorite arrangement of this song this week. So I'm
this
just
is
going to give
3
you 3
notes?
notes. 3 notes. Yes. So get this one. I dare y'all.
You King Sisters.
Here we go.
I'm recusing myself.
I am too, because I was here during that conversation.
Oh, so you know because you have background information.
And if they get that one, I got another one that's going to definitely stump everybody.
Okay,
Is it Okami Manual?
I'm still.
Yes.
Who's
And
writing that?
Melody
Oh.
Melody plays the snot out of that on the Casting Crowns Peace on Earth album.
Hey,
No.
Oh my-
fun fact: every year we get a $13 royalty check for that.
Play
Oh my
more,
gosh.
play more. It's the best Christmas song there is.
She tears it up. I mean, if you haven't heard that arrangement, when she gets to that like Paganini stuff in the middle where she's like all over the neck
Yep.
of that thing, good grief.
I
Just
listened
a-
to it the other day while Colin was doing math
Awesome.
because violin music, classical music is supposed to be good for you while you're doing math. And it was actually a bad idea because he stopped and came over and was just staring at the phone. There was nothing to see; it was all audio. But he
Well,
was
yeah.
just like
Just-
mesmerized.
He could not move on
No.
as long as that was playing. We tried to talk about having them come and do. We tried to talk her into coming and doing music on SKUs, but she's a little
Well, yeah. I'll
little
see what I can
intimidated.
do this week. I got some more coaxing to do.
Well, it's guaranteed to fail because of the delay. So that's what it would be purely for the comedy. You
Well,
know, it's no reflection on her talent.
Yeah, only if we try to sing with her while she's playing. That's
or if I tried to do a duet with her over the feed, that would be hilarious.
Here's my favorite thing about JT. One of the first times, probably within the first 3 or 4 times he was on the show, was when they did Snape singing with Kristen Weber, not K-pop. When he sang with Kristen doing the accordion.
Right.
And what's funny is JT was backstage, so I can see him, but he wasn't on screen for everyone else. And like everyone in the comments is like doing the earplug emoji, and they're like, "Megan, stop!" It's pandemonium. It's chaos. The dissonance was just real. It was too loud. The delay was awful. It's just madness. And JT is backstage going. He loved it. He loved it. And then even after the show, he was like, "Man, I loved that Snape and the accordion. That was so good."
Oh, I fell in love with all of you that day.
It was very loud. I'll give you that.
I can guarantee you nobody will get this next one.
Okay.
Nobody will. None
With
of
three-
you.
with-
None of the people in the peanut
Challenge
gallery.
I'm putting the hot sauce
gonna-
on the cracker, JT.
I'm going to do 3 notes.
The challenge is taken.
Okay,
3
you
notes.
ready? Here we go. Yep, that's going to cinch it. Nobody's going to get it.
Now try it, guys.
Nobody will get
Little
it.
drummer boy.
But let's just play one.
Nope,
add
not
one
Jingle
extra
Bells.
note each time they try and
Not
guess
Jingle
wrong.
Bells. It's not Jingle Bells. Nope. Nope.
It's
Oh.
not Jingle Bells.
We were
Not
laughing
Jingle
in
Bells.
derision.
We were
It's not.
laughing.
So give them
No.
the one.
One
next
more note?
No, yes. So we got
Next-
that one.
Okay, here's the next note. No, I'm sorry. That's the wrong note.
Oh.
Erase.
Scratch that. Rewind. Here we go. You'll get it now.
That made it
Is it,
worse.
JT, I'm
No.
confused by what you think the rest of us are hearing.
Lovely weather. Sleigh ride together?
No.
Sleigh ride? It's not sleigh ride.
That's when they realized they shouldn't have laughed so quickly.
Yep.
He's like, nobody's gonna
Nope.
get this. Nobody's gonna get it, and everyone gets it. And then he's like, oh, that'll give it away, and we're still going.
Huh?
Nope. Nope. No, it's not good. King Wenceslas again. Do you want me to give the next note?
Yeah,
Okay.
that does sound like Good King
Oh,
Wenceslas
oh.
again. I know. No,
Yeah,
that's
it starts out just like Good King Wenceslas.
that's
But I-
you're still doing Good King Wenceslas, Dad.
Nope.
Somebody
You don't know
says
what I'm doing.
wassailing? Maybe
Nope.
become a wassailing? That's not it.
Nope.
That's
Not
not
that.
it.
Let me give the next one. Let me give the
Sleigh-
next note.
Sleigh bells. Sleigh
Yeah. DDRR got it.
I don't even know what that is.
That's what I was
Jolly old
doing.
Saint Nicholas, lean your ear
That's-
this way.
That's not
Don't you
jolly
tell
old
a
Saint
single
Nicholas.
soul.
Oh,
I'm going to
you
say.
gotta say, you.
And
That's
then
not
what?
how-
That's the same melody.
Oh,
Old MacDonald had a farm.
How dare you? Oh, man. Well,
That's not how it goes, though. That's not how
What?
we sing it. We sing "Jolly old
Jolly
Saint
old Saint
Nicholas,
Nicholas."
bring you."
Yeah,
It goes
that's right.
down, not up.
Jolly old Saint Nicholas, lean your ear this way.
That's not. That's not the tune.
It's not?
it's like we guessed Happy Birthday, and you went, no, it's Mozart's
It's like-
20th piano concerto.
Have I stumped myself?
Like
Right.
that.
Oh, yeah.
I stumped myself. And sing.
I guarantee no one's going to get this one because I'm not going to play the right melody.
Because I don't know what I'm playing. I'm just hitting notes.
Okay, that's
All right.
going up on the banner today.
I stumped myself. John Thomas Oates. All right. That was fun. We can do that. We can do that again before the season is over.
So many Sundays left.
So here's what I need you guys to do. You need to get something to write down. Do you have paper that you can write answers on? Okay.
I do.
So there's 9 of these. You want to bring up the thing there, Ms. Producer.
Hey,
for
Is
name
Miss
that
Producer.
Thing? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I'm talking to you, sir.
Brandon.
We'll whip through this. It occurred to me that there are some famous people at Christmas time who have significant facial hair, recognizable facial hair, and so one of the games that we wanted to play was Name That Beard. This was a flash game that my kids used to play when they were young. And it was a.
Did
you
you
remember
get the
Name That
audio? Of course, I remember. Did you get the
Name
audio
that
from the theme
beard.
song?
Name that beard.
Y'all played Name That Beard, or you played?
Yeah,
Name That
it was a
Beard?
flash game. Like back, Shockwave had a whole website of like thousands of these little
Oh,
games that you could play, and it was like that's way too epic. This was just a guy going, "Name that beard, name that beard."
Yeah, not a lot of in the early days of Shockwave. There wasn't a lot of production value in the.
Well, we
So
should do it
here's-
like a '70s show, like a Taxi or something. Make it a really classy theme song, you know. Name that beard, name that beard, name that beard.
I'm gonna go see if I can
walking
find the
down
audio.
the street one day.
Gosh, you just made it. You made it way cooler than it
Classy.
needs to be.
Like Taxi, you know.
You see all of the beards in the city
There you go.
walking down the avenue. They look rich.
All right, those
Now
of you.
I'm growing out my beard.
In Cincinnati.
Growing out my beard. In Cincinnati.
Okay, those of you at home can play along. You need to get a piece of paper and put the numbers 1 through 9 on it, because I'm going to show you 9 beards, and our celebrity hosts are also going to answer this, and we're going to see who gets the most of them, who gets the most right. So let's see the first slide.
Okay. You always go into these going, I'm going to kill this, and then I like get like one right.
Yeah, no.
Is it working? Is it?
Okay, did you want me to move forward?
Yeah.
Okay, yes, I have to go over there.
Okay.
Do we get extra points for naming the style of the beard?
Yeah. Okay, so this is the first beard, and
Oh,
see,
you got answers.
so I've got people on the side. Now I will tell you that there's people on there who you're not going to see their beard. So there's some red herrings in there.
Oh,
And I'll also
Okay.
tell you that the first one is probably the easiest one.
that's Charles Darwin. You don't even have that on the list.
You don't have to write it. You can write it down. So just write it down, number 1. Give you a second or two. And people at home are like tipping off our. Well, you can look at the comment sections if you want to see if the people at home are helping you.
I'm
All right,
going over to
are you ready?
Brian.
Have you all made your guess?
Yeah,
Okay, let's see the next one.
Edward Brimley from the
Wilford Brimley.
Wilford Brimley. No, that's Georgia.
It's Joan Collins.
Joan Collins, yes.
If you
Harper
throw a
Collins, the book
chia head in
publisher.
here, I'm gonna get mad.
Mhm.
If you threw a chia head in here, I'm gonna get mad.
So what?
Rosie
all done?
O'Donnell. Somebody guessed Rosie O'Donnell.
It's all done.
When you've had your answer, tell them.
All right, let's see the next one. Here you go.
Oh, geez.
See, it's a little trickier now, isn't it?
Okay. Crap.
Name that distinctive beard.
Go with your first
What about
impulse.
the bearded lady? There
Yeah.
actually is a bearded lady, and I almost put her in, but I
Oh, dang.
opted not to.
I didn't see Darwin. I made the Darwin joke earlier. And I think
Mhm.
I'm a
He's
big
on there.
All right.
He's on the list.
I'm good.
All right, let's see the next
Okay.
one. Mhm.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
I recognize that beard.
Okay.
I got an unfair advantage because we all meet together in the Beards of Famous Gentlemen Club. So, yeah.
You do, because some of
Yeah.
these, a lot of these guys are dead, and they still meet.
Well, we have, we have paintings and stuff left over.
Then they cut out the lips and they just talk behind it.
Yeah.
Good to see you.
I see.
Hey, sir.
I'm
I
with
see.
Ben Winkle. Perhaps you remember me from folklore.
I'm Charles Darwin. There we go.
Okay.
So, what do you think there? Actually, gave you a significant portion of the face.
That looks like it might be a photograph. That's a giveaway.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe think about that when your answer might be a photograph there, guys.
Yeah.
Walrus, Jamie Heineman. No, don't go off the board. All the names are listed there. So,
Could
You
you?
will not get a correct answer if you use a name not on the list.
right, it will not be correct if it's not on the list. All right. Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
I have nothing to add for that one. Oh.
Ooh. Mm. Mm. See, the beards all start to look alike, don't they?
So, well, you got to ask yourself, did Robert E. Lee wear a necktie? I can't remember.
See?
Yeah, process of elimination.
Where the-
See, now you're thinking.
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Now
so
you're thinking.
So,
No, he didn't. But Plato did.
see, it's all about whether or not you know history.
All right, there's two more.
This is a little history lesson on the skis.
All right, what's the next? What's the number 8? Mm.
Is there even skin in that, or is it all hair? It looked like that.
I think there's a little bit of skin.
A little bit at the end. Yeah, werewolf is not on the list.
Yeah, I'm sorry I disappointed some of you. I couldn't really put every beard in this quiz
Coco the gorilla, that's not on the list.
for their famous beard, her famous beard or his famous beard. Was Coco a female?
Oh, it probably.
Probably.
I don't
That was
remember.
insensitive.
All right, there you go. That's the last one.
Oh, okay.
That's the last one.
Did you do any of them twice?
Well,
Oh.
I'm not gonna say.
Okay.
No, I didn't. I didn't do any of them twice. I don't want to be any harder. Okay. So
He's
the
not
answer.
going to say, but no.
I'm not going to say for sure, but no.
JT doesn't want anybody to get you wrong, and John doesn't want anybody to get you right.
All right. So number 1, what did you have, Brian?
I had Santa Claus.
Did anybody have anything different than Santa Claus?
I wrote Santa Claus.
Mm-hmm.
Opposition.
All right. Let's see it. Number 1. Congratulations.
Oh.
All right. What'd you put for 2, Brian?
I went Abraham Lincoln.
Anybody else different?
Lincoln.
Is that what you had, JT?
Art Linkletter.
Art Linkletter. Number 2 was Abe Lincoln. All right.
pick
How
for
about
him.
number 3?
I went with Davy Jones from the Pirates of the Caribbean movie.
Good guess. That's a good guess.
Did you? What
I
did you
did.
put, Joanne?
Mine was Michelangelo.
Michelangelo.
Yep.
JT.
Michelangelo.
Michelangelo. What
Mine
is
was
it?
Da Vinci. It was between him and Da Vinci for me.
Michelangelo.
All right.
It's pretty close to Davy
Where's my
Jones.
creepy kid gift?
It is pretty close.
Yeah. All right, Brian. What'd you put for 4, Brian?
Number 4, I went with Walrus Man.
You didn't take this seriously.
What? I took this very seriously.
Juwan, what did you put?
Plato.
Plato, JT?
He's a
I put Genghis Khan.
Genghis Khan. Okay, so we've got a
The
little
Eggman.
discrepancy here. What was it? Number 4. I believe Juwan was correct.
Yes.
Plato. Oh, I missed one.
Yes.
I'm out.
Many people don't know this. He was completely without eyeballs. I didn't know.
Was he made of marble too?
His clothes and his skin and his hair were all the same color.
Number 5, Brian.
I went with Indiana Jones's friend from Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Okay.
Are you talking about? No, it's not Short Round. That's
No.
Temple of Doom, right? Okay, never mind.
Yeah,
So
John
was he
Rhys
idol?
Davies, right?
Yeah, John Rhys Davies. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
John
that
Rhys
guy.
Davies. Yeah.
What was his name?
What? Who?
Salah.
Sala. That was it. Yeah.
In
I
the
know
show, it
his
was Salah.
It doesn't matter. It's wrong.
We like to be accurate here, though. We like to be thorough.
We're going to be correct in our inaccuracy. What did you put, Juwan?
I put Chinese Abraham Lincoln. No, Genghis Khan.
You put Genghis Khan. What did you have, JT?
I put Nick Offerman.
Ooh, okay. So number 5 was... I can't see it. Genghis Khan.
Is that a real
He likes
picture of him?
fur.
Yeah.
You guys know
Yeah, it's a real photograph of Genghis
Wow.
Khan. Yeah.
How did they get that? I want to see that camera.
So have you missed any, Juwan? Or are you batting 1,000?
I have not, but I'm just
Yeah.
having fun. I'm not keeping score.
He's a beard guy. Well, I'm keeping score. What'd you put for 6, JT?
I put Juwan DeVivo.
And Juwan, what'd you put?
His was a little too brown. Nick Offerman's beard is a little too brown.
And Brian, what did you put?
I went with Zach Galifianakis.
He almost made the list, by the way. All right, number 6 is not Juwan DeVivo. But I put him in there because I figured it would trick a few people. So yeah, Nick and Juwan have a similar beard.
Similar coloring.
But Juwan recognized it.
He's got a
As he
ton
should.
more hair on top, though.
Yeah. That's all right.
It was coiffed.
What'd you put for 7, JT?
First of all, I don't even know who Nick Offerman is.
It's that guy.
Oh,
He was-
thanks.
he's like Parks
That
and
clears
Rec.
that up. I put Sigmund Freud for 7.
Yeah. So, yeah.
JT. Brian.
It was Colonel Sanders.
Yep.
Okay, let's see number 7.
See, yeah, because this in his downtime, Colonel Sanders would switch out the bolo for a regular, everyday game.
Okay, now quick question. If you didn't know that was Sigmund Freud, would you read any book that dude wrote?
Probably not.
It looks like somebody robbed a wax figure and then laid it down in their library.
Look at his hand.
His hand is
He's like,
Yeah.
And his left eye is like squinted and his right one's not.
Grandpa, you're right. This rigor mortis is setting in, I think.
And he didn't comb his hair either.
This must have been his audition photo for Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure.
What was number 8, JT?
I put Juwan DeVivo.
Juwan.
That is the correct answer.
That is good.
I know my beard.
You guys are wrong. It is 80s country star Eddie Rabbit.
Oh,
Eddie
yeah.
Rabbit. Let's see. Let's see
Stop.
who's right.
Eddie Van Halen. Eddie Van Halen.
There is a little bit of skin in that photo.
Yeah.
I was when I saw it, I'm like, what am I doing in that? I look like I'm going. But
You kind of are.
I'm looking off in the distance. And I make fun.
You're worshiping. I assumed you were worshiping,
I
right?
think I'm looking at the other singer.
Like, what is she singing?
What is?
Wait, I don't know this song. All right,
Wait a
and
minute, that's not Jolly Old St. Nicholas. That's
Same
15
jacket,
Wenceslas.
everybody.
last one,
It
JT.
is. I put Shakespeare.
Shakespeare. Did anybody?
Shakespeare.
That's probably what Juwan put.
Yeah,
And
Shakespeare.
Brian.
I
Brian,
did.
what did you
I put Skews contributor Manly Bosch.
Manly Bosch.
Quite, quite.
Let's see if that's quite.
There.
I don't, so close. Look at his earring.
Same person. Isn't Manly Bosch Shakespeare's alter ego?
Mm-hmm. Did Manly Bosch even have a beard? I don't remember.
Plays.
Manly has a mustache.
Manly doesn't have a beard.
No beard, just a mustache.
Brian.
And
Well,
it's
that
more
was-
epic than that.
That was
one.
a terrible answer.
Well, that was in his wild days. It was during November when you don't shave. You know, Manly Bosch's early November.
Yes, quite.
facial. Yes, quite.
Quite.
Okay, I've got. And look at that. Doctor got 10 out of 10, 7 out of 9.
That's weird because there was only 9 questions.
So apparently,
Ooh, interesting.
Juwan wins. Yep,
Stuffed chicken
wins a can
wings.
of fish. Look at the Kings. The Kings know their music, but they don't know their beards.
I commend you if you admitted that you missed them on the comments. You could have just said that you got them all right. Nobody could check you.
I got it right.
Yeah. Brian got them all right.
16 out of 9.
16 out of 9. That's an amazing
It is.
score. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is our show for this week. Next week, you know what we need to do? We'll do this at the effort party. At the effort party, we're going to need to figure out what elements are going to be fighting with each other in our upcoming episode, our Christmas episode, where we're going to have Christmas icons do combat with each other like we did with Thanksgiving food.
But not,
And-
would it be like, so we did food last time, so would you limit it to inanimate objects? Or
This time it's any sort. We're going to open it up, so it's going to be food and then any Christmas icon. So if you like want to do a stocking or a reindeer or something like that, you can. We'll throw it open to the Cliquers for their suggestions. But that's coming up, and we'll settle what the toughest Christian or the toughest Christmas icon is. That's coming up. So we'll see you at the effort party. It's time for the Snappy Wrap Up, which I have no idea how that's going to work. I'll bet you don't either.
Okay. Well, I just made something up like I do.
Okay.
Yeah, you already covered everything, I think, that we normally do. Juan, CastingCrowns.com, JohnThomasOaks.com to visit JT. And please support Comedy Brian on his Patreon account.
Please do.
And today, I'm going to have JT do the Snappy Wrap Up because I would like to hear him play a Christmas carol that's normally in a major key in a minor key
Okay.
while the credits are playing. He doesn't have to
Okay.
necessarily say anything, but just see if people, and then in the effort party, we'll reveal what it was if it stumps you.
Okay.
So
No, I want to listen.
you guys want
So
to
do I have to call out people's names while I'm playing? Too?
You don't. If that's too much to do while you're playing, you don't.
It's not.
have
It's
to.
not for him.
Oh, it's not.
He can do it.
Challenge accepted.
right.
The greater the
You
odds,
do
the greater the challenge.
Piece of
I'm gonna
cake.
play our credits video or our members list. Are we ready?
Yes. The Comedy Click, Laura Adams and John Branyan, Ken Davis and Brenda Erickson, Susan Johnson and Roy Luke, Christoph Miller and Jeffrey Niven, Jasmine Rugrock and Corey Stevens, James Ward and Larry York. That is all you will see from me.